What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after a day of gameplay from our boy Phil. I think he ended up playing Life is Strange and then, of course, Call of Duty on the night stream. And the only thing of importance is that our boy Phil announced DSPolitics, or DSPolitics. That's right, that's coming your way soon. Apparently, he's going to start it off this week. He mentions it briefly here, but apparently he has a separate video where he goes in depth on his plans for DSPolitics, and I want to react to that because, you know, your boy Doody has a lot to say, especially with Phil and politics, being that the man's not even a registered voter and never voted in his life. So let's see what Phil had to say on the Daily Wrap.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 6th of November, 2024. A great streaming day. I had a ton of fun. I had a big announcement on my first podcast, and then jumping into more Life is Strange, some fun Black Ops tonight. Good stuff all around. Let's talk about it, shall we? So first off, as a result of the world-changing election results from last night in the United States, this morning on my podcast, I announced that it is official that this week I will begin DSPolitics. It's going to happen. I gave all the details, including where it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, because it's not just in one place. It'll be streamed one place, there'll be clips in another place, and it will not be on DSP Gaming at all. There will be no crossover with this channel. So if you like the gameplay, you like the podcast, you don't want any politics, you're in the right spot. All right? So not only did I talk about it on the podcast, but I broke it out, and I made a highlight of it that I will upload as a clip overnight for you to watch. I hope that you'll give it a look. Something people have asked for years, and we're going to get it started this week. Fair enough? All right. Now,
I'm curious to know exactly who is he talking about. Who are these people that have asked for DSPolitics? As far as I know, most of the people on your stream say, chill with the drama, don't talk with the drama. We know that Jade every single day says, no drama, it time, no drama. So I'm not sure exactly who these people are that want you to do DSPolitics. It might be LARPers and trolls that want to see you, say something stupid and get yourself in trouble, Phil. That's probably the only folks out here asking for DSPolitics. I know myself, to me, that's a gold mine. That's a gold mine if Phil is going to be genuine and take this seriously. But I really can't take Phil seriously, knowing the fact that he's not even registered to vote. We found out this week that Phil's not registered to vote. He hasn't voted in any elections in the last 10 years since he lived in Washington. And I also checked Connecticut, and he was never registered there as well. So the man has never voted for anything. And of course, when he finally addressed the issue yesterday, he decided to belittle your boy Doody, and basically told me to fuck off. It's none of my business, and it doesn't matter if he doesn't vote. And then, of course, he says, well, I do vote. I do vote on certain elections or certain topics. You can't vote, Phil. You're not registered to vote. That's not how it works. Anyone with just a modicum of understanding on how our politics and just a general knowledge of civics knows that you need to be registered in the state that you reside in so that you can vote, Phil. Okay? So please stop with the nonsense. No one's believing you. It's just another lie. Another lie. And that was my issue from the very beginning, was that you can never tell the truth. You always have to lie about something. And again, I don't know who are these people that are waiting for you to come out and give your takes on politics. You're going to be a fence sitter on most topics. And then when you do give your opinion on something, you're going to alienate probably half your fan base. And people like me are going to clip it, make fun of it, and then you're going to have a fucking meltdown and call us mouth breathing, drooler, well, whatever, the concatenate of names that he likes to call of detractors. But again, you're opening up yourself to this, Phil. And I haven't watched that clip yet, that video where he announces his plans, but I'm assuming he's going to do it probably once a week on Kick to see if it's financially viable. So if he makes some serious money, of course, he's going to expand that. He'll probably do a night stream of politics and probably just only stream it there. And then he's going to cut up those clips and put them on DSP React and try to get the ad revenue. And try to continue with this scam of memberships. So right now, DSP Reacts is a dead channel. He's not doing anything for it. He's probably not going to do any long form. He's not doing any interviews, and he's cutting away the weekly clip show where people pay $5.99 to submit clips. Now, he won't shut that off. He won't deactivate that membership tier because he hopes that the idiots that continue funding this will continue funding it. But now what he'll do is he'll upload DSPolitics clips on his React channel and try to claim like, no, you still need to support this channel because I'm providing content. We know what the scam here is, Phil. You're not fooling anyone. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested in DSPolitics because I want to hear your crappy ass takes. And I want to hear you piss off your fan base. And I'll be here just to laugh at you and to clown on you. So I appreciate the additional content. Let's keep going.
After that, we talked about many other topics, including some game stuff. I have big updates on the arrival of my PS5 Pro, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will arrive sometime on Friday. It may arrive tomorrow, but likely not because I won't be home. And so I'm very excited, hope that you are too, to cover PS5 Pro over the weekend. That should be pretty fun. Then gameplay began, and it was time for more Life is Strange Double Exposure. Now, today was a ginormous 3+ hour stream, giant developments in the plot. At this point, excuse me, we're about 8 hours into the game, okay? People were saying the overall game was only 8 hours. Well, I think that's if you rush through it. You're not taking your time. Obviously, I'm not talking with my audience and the like. If I were rushing through it, I probably would have beaten it. But what I'm going to understand, I'm more than halfway through Chapter 3. Chapter 4 is the final real story-based chapter. Apparently, there's a 5th chapter that's just like a choice, and that's the end of the game. And what a lot of people are saying is, when you do that, you should replay it, do a separate choice, and see the other ending of the game. Much like you could do that with the original Life is Strange. So that's what a lot of people are doing. I'm excited for more because today we had so many different interesting story developments, and now the story's all over the place. Like there's like multiple different mysteries going on. You're like, what's happening with this? What's happening with this? Oh, what happened to this person? It's wild, and that's good. It's keeping me on the edge of my seat, and I'm excited for more. So I hope that you will join me for more over the course of next week, and also catch up on all the on-demand videos here on DSP Gaming if you haven't yet. Great narrative-based game in my opinion. Well,
I'm not gonna lie. Your boy Doody has watched zero gameplay of Life is Boring. I'm sorry. It's not personally, I just don't like those games. They're boring as all fuck. And Phil makes them even worse, even more boring. So I really don't have much to say about Life is Strange, other than your boy Doody is not going to subjugate himself to that torture. Same thing with Call of Duty. I haven't watched much of Call of Duty gameplay, just because he's so bad. He's just so bad at the game. And it pains me. Being someone that enjoys first-person shooters and enjoys Call of Duty, watching Phil play is not good. It's cringe. It's seriously cringe, man. Anyway, so let's see what he has to say. I'm assuming he's going to talk about Call of Duty next. So let's get into it.
And on the late stream tonight, it was more Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We started off having to use a burst rifle to complete the daily challenges and get 5 stim kills. I'd forgotten all about stim kills. They were previous in other Black Ops games, I remember. It took about half an hour to do that. Once that was done, we then headed into using the Goblin. Because remember, the whole point of my last stream was to use a gun to unlock a thermal scope for the Goblin, which is the semi-automatic single shot at a time assault rifle. So we started using it, and let me tell you, this scope is good. This is the good thermal scope for most guns. It's the purple one. It's only 2 times magnification, but man, it really allows you to see enemies well. The only bummer about this game for me is that I want to play with more accurate guns, even though I know I could be doing well with full auto guns, LMGs, SMGs, assault rifles that are full auto. I know I could be doing very well with them, but I don't just want to use those. You know what I mean? Like I want to use single shot. I want to use burst shot. I want to use more difficult weapons, but the game is just so catered towards full auto spray with the way that it works, especially when you hit that stupid ass skill-based matchmaking, where literally you'll see an enemy, you will aim, you will fire 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're hitting 4 single shots into them. Boop, 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 boop. Then all of a sudden, you're instantly dead. And then you watch the kill cam, and the kill cam claims the enemy shot you first. You're like, get the fuck out of here. That's the skill-based matchmaking. It basically makes the game laggy and a waste of your time. I played a match tonight, 64 milliseconds. I couldn't react to anything. Funny part is, I did good. Like, I actually was on the winning team. But still, with that amount of delay, there's nothing you can do. So anyway, I had a good time. We played a lot with the Goblin, had fun, and I think next time when I play, I will likely either do an LMG, SMG, or sniper rifle. I want to mix it up again and do different stuff rather than the same thing over and over. Anyway, so it was great. And once again, folks, boom, we did it again. We hit all the goals. Good variety of contributions between, YouTube side, Kick side, and tips. Much appreciated. We're doing it. We have now hit 55 straight streams hitting the goals, crushing the trolls. Thank you so much for that. I'm very excited because when I come back on Friday, we're going to hit the gold reward. Let's talk about that. But first, remember, I'm not here tomorrow. The Thursday the 7th, I'm not here. Some people might be like, well, why isn't he here? I got stuff to do. I got some personal stuff going on, appointments that I need to go with Kat, and then also we're gonna have fun. We're actually gonna have some time out to have a day out and have some fun together, which we deserve. And we don't rarely get to do that. You know what I mean? Like, we usually only have one day off a week. This week we're doing 2 days off, so we actually have some time out and fun with each other. So that's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna be back on Friday with a fun podcast. If the PS5 Pro arrives, that's what we're doing. If not, then we're gonna be doing Slitterhead, the new game. We're gonna premiere that on the first stream, and then the late stream will be Friday Night Fights, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Excuse me, for some fighting game fun, which I haven't done in a while.
I let that run on way too long. My apologies there. So, yeah, Call of Duty, boring as all fuck. The only people that complain about skill-based matchmaking are scrubs like Phil. Skill-based matchmaking is perfectly fine. All it does is it helps realign. I mean, I know some people have their complaints on it. Very similar. I have my complaints about spawning. Spawning is atrocious, but it's not game-breaking. It's fine. You just fucking play and deal with it. Phil has this... Phil believes that he's so good that he should never be killed, and anytime that he gets killed, something caused that. Not because someone's better than him, but something caused it. The lag, whatever fucking excuse that he had. Oh, he slipped. Jasper touched him or whatever. Who the fuck knows, man? But it's terrible watching him play this. And the other thing I noticed is that the bounties are dead. I guess bounties didn't work out for you, Phil. Yeah, you're hitting the goals, but if it's not for those kick subs, you'd be shit out of luck. Or one whale coming in like NDO dropping like $100 tip. So I guess if you feel like you're being successful, having 1 or 2 people supporting your stream, I mean, he's back to where he was. He's literally back to where he was. The only difference he has now is that instead of OIC, he has like 3 dents that go back and forth to support his content. And if one of them are gone for the day, the boy is struggling just to hit that 150. He has to beg and pause the fucking game until someone drops like 30 subs or 25 subs just to get him close to the fucking goal. It's pretty fucking pathetic. I know he's going to shoot for that 100 goal streak. I don't think he's going to do it. And if he makes it, then of course the meme and all that will eventually wear off. And yeah, I mean, he already lost Void, which was one of his big supporters. So just give it time. I'm pretty sure DSPolitics will peel off a few other dents that will get pissed off at Phil and annoyed with him and just move on to something else. I'll give you a little bit of a little interesting note here. So yesterday I streamed. I talked about the election. I gave my take on the election. I think yesterday I ended up losing like 15 subs. 15 people unsubbed to my channel, and that's just the way it is, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, if you don't agree with someone politically and you don't want to watch their okay, that's fine. I understand that. I mean, I think that's I follow people that are liberals and progressive, and just because they have a political take, it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, and I didn't say anything controversial. I just talked about the election, and basically, I think I was very positive. I told people, I said, hey man, it's just an election. He's only in there for 4 years. Don't get upset. Don't break up, family or friend relationships over politics, and yeah, I mean, that was kind of my take on the political thing. But of course, I did have a little victory laugh. I am happy that Trump did win, and but that's how it goes, and that's just part of the game. If I would have put my opinion out there, I have to accept consequences or rewards, of what I say, and that's all good. It's all perfectly fine. So I can't wait to see the kick DSPolitics happening on Phil's channel. It should be wonderful. And the interesting thing is I want to see if the idiots on the DSP React that are funding that shit show, if that shit just falls off completely. Because if it does, I'm assuming what he'll probably do is just rebrand DSP Reacts, call it something else, and then just upload his shitty political takes on his streams. I'm guessing he's going to do a night stream. That'll be 2 hours of politics, and then he'll break out segments by like 15 or 20 minutes, and he'll just upload those clips on DSP Reacts. He'll make sure not to upload anything controversial, he'll say, but he'll upload the generic fence setting bullshit that he's going to probably pump out. Because yes, Phil, and if you're watching this, Phil, I'm giving you a warning. This is Doody helping you out. The terms of service on YouTube, which of course you always fail to read, you can be held liable. You can be held responsible for your actions off-site. If you're on Twitter being a fucking racist, and you get reported by YouTube, and YouTube actually looks at it, they will suspend your channel. Same thing with DSP politics. If you say something that may offend the wrong group of people, and you get reported, you might lose your monetization on YouTube, brother. Just a fair warning. I'm not saying I'm reporting you. I'm not telling anyone to report them. I'm just giving you the information, Phil, that you probably lack and don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.